Join me on a safari where we go to the top line and we type in zebra, the champions of Italy, and a striped horse. It's really always been my favorite animal. I mean, our names are so in common. But enough of the safaris. Let's show you how to get this out of the game and a bunch of other stuff. We are here today in Comfort Colors at the Zealand Battle Station to teach you how to install the Real Names fix into the game. Darkness's Real Name Fix, who does some great work on FM base. And what the Real Name Fix does is obviously it fixes the name for Juventus, but it also fixes the names for all the Brazilian teams. It adds a ton of names into the game, authentic names for agents, even a lot of sort of stuff like that. Why did I whisper? A lot of stuff like that, and just makes the game much more realistic. So when you get badges and faces, which I'm going to be releasing install guides for those soon, you're going to have a completely authentic feeling game. But the reason I'm doing this first is that you need to do this before you start a save for all of it to take effect. Some of it will take effect after you've started a save in that save file. But if you don't do this before you start a save, there are some things, like I know for a fact the Brazilian names in past years, they would not change after you started a save. They would still be the 3-letter abbreviations that the game has to roll with for marketing reasons. But we, the general population of Football Manager, have figured out how to get around it. I have not. I have not contributed to this at all, other than teaching you how to put it in the game. So let's do that. First, you're going to need to open a web browser. If you're cool like me, or cooler than me, most likely, your browser will greet you. Good evening, Zealand. No, thank you very much. We are going to type in FM base, Real Name Fix, FM21. And I had to script this video, so I already typed it in. Let's go. Top one, it's by Darkness. The first one was by The Light, but it wasn't nearly as good. Yeah, no, it was okay. It was okay. The joke was okay. It was fine. Whatever. Okay. And once you're on the page, you're going to see a video of me installing it last year, which we are going to update with this video. What you want to do is you want to go to the top of the page. On the top of the page, there is a download button. We're going to download it. And when you download it, I like to put it in the Football Manager folder already. You do not have to. You're going to move it some other place. I want to put it somewhere that I know where it is. So I've already got 2 in here, and I'm just going to add a 3rd. Boom. Real Name Fix has been downloaded. It is a text file. So the download, unlike something like my Regen Face Pack, the download is instant. It's the easiest download of your life. Wait, hold on. There's something down here if you keep scrolling. Look at that. That's the link to my Twitch channel. You can follow that. I stream 5 days a week, and we have a lot of fun. I'm playing Football Manager and also streaming a playthrough of Red Dead Redemption 2 for the first time. I find it particularly liberating. We have the download, and now we have to go through the process of installing it. In order to do that, there's a couple of different things you might have to do. The easiest one for me, and this is in Steam. Now, if you have it anywhere else, this will also typically work. You just need to get into the actual program files of Football Manager. So there are 2 different file sets for Football Manager. There is one, which is through documents. You Documents, Sports Interactive, Football Manager. This is where it's drawing a lot of the superficial stuff from. And even though the Real Name Fix feels superficial, that's not what we're going for. This, you need to go into program files. This is where things are going to differ, because I have this supercomputer with a bunch of different drives in it, so things do not look the way that they will look for you in here, which is why I'm going to recommend doing what I'm about to show you. Makes your life a lot easier. You go into Steam, which the vast majority of people watching this will have. I'm sure there's a similar way to do this in Epic, because these are big money UIs. You right click on Football Manager and you go to browse local files. Right, you can also get there through properties, and then you go to local files, and I didn't click on local files. That makes a lot of sense. We browse local files. And so what you want to get into is Steam apps, common Football Manager 21. And that's usually in the program files. It's just not for me because I got my Steam in a different place than my Football Manager. We go into data, database, and DB. Really easy. Data, database, DB. And now we are looking at the actual text that is being interacted with in the game. Don't ask questions. That's where we are. This is where things get spicy too, because every time there is an update to the database, there will be a new file here and you'll need to do this again. So when there's an update for Football Manager, just check this spot. If there's another file, you got to come in here and do it again. What we just did, because that means they updated the database, they added some new people, and they put another text file that goes along with that update in this spot. But right now, you're just going to click on 21111, and then we're going to go into INC, and we're going to go into all. You're with me. 2111 INC all. And again, there might be more files in here, and it's just because of those updates. I have to go get my food. I got my food, by the way. It's nachos delivered. I love technology. Lickdon Swifra in league fake.inc. Right click, delete. And now I want you to go find wherever you put your darkness real name fixness. So any of these three will work. They're all the exact same thing. You take it, you drag it, and you put it in there. You can copy and paste it, whatever. Just get that in here so that it gets the actual real names that need to be put in there. Put in there. Now we're going back. 1, 2. So we're still in 211 through 2111. And we're going into EDT. We're going into permanent. And we're clicking on fake. We don't want that fake, you know, we keep it real. Delete. Now we're going back again, because you probably guessed it, we're going into DBC, still in 2111. And we go in to permanent. In permanent, you'll find Zebra Awards and Zebra Turin Fake Staff. You click one, hold control, click the other, life is good. We're going to delete those. Gone. And notice how I've gone into these other files to delete things. I have not installed the dark. You don't need to keep putting the darkness in. You just have to put it into the first place, all right, and leave the light everywhere else. That obviously fixes the zebra stuff. We're actually not done in this folder. We're going to take both of the licensings. We're going to take forbidden names, and we are also going to take Brazil kits, and we're going to remove them from this folder. Create a club and swear words and UK permit dates are staying. And again, we don't have to take another copy of the darkness and put it in here. Don't need it. And then once you're done with that, you go back all the way to this screen. You're going to create a new folder, and you're going to title it Congrats, You Are Done. Give yourself a high five. Then probably delete the folder, just in case that's going to mess something up. We don't want that. So let me show you, because obviously a few minutes ago, I was on a safari trying to find Juventus. Well, we're actually going to be able to find Juventus, and every team in South America, well, every team in Brazil is going to actually be appropriately named. So let's load up our new save on Twitch, our Twitch save, the Portuguese Dragon, Oriental Dragons FC, a real club in the Portuguese 3rd Division. So now let's go look at Juventus, shall we? Because they're an actual team. Same team. Beautiful. How about Sao Paulo, who is SPFC, I believe. In the normal game, they are now Sao Paulo. And the real name fix is installed. Your life significantly improved. Like and subscribe for helpful, entertaining. Well, I can only guarantee the helpful part. Content. I hate that word. Videos. Lifestyle choices.